in Atlanta. Just with the me in the family. Credit cards in the scammers. Hitting the licks in the van. Legacies, talent. Fancy, look like a panda. Going up like a Montana. Honey killers on the hands. Legacies, talent. Fancy, talent. Legacy, talent. Stand for. They have been watching me around it. The trouble go out for granted. You nigga bullet, you done it. Who the killers in the stand? I got broads in the line. Just with the me in the family. Credit cards in the scammers. Hitting the licks in the van. Legacy, talent. Fancy, look like a panda. Going up like a Montana. Honey killers on the hands. Legacy, talent. Fancy, talent. Legacy, talent. Stand for. They have been watching me around it. The chopper go out for granted. You nigga bullet, you done it. Who the killers in the stand?
Body, welcome to another episode of the Bush League Podcast. I'm your host, Jay Will, along with my co-host, my road dog, Drew. We got a bunch of special guests in the building today. Why don't y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves? Starting off with my man, Naj.
What up, man? It's Nah, man. What's going on? Happy to be back on the show again. You dig?
Yo, what up? This Nori, man. Y'all already know me from Uncensored of Mike. I'm in the building today, coming through to talk a little shit with my brothers. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. Let's do it.
Yep. And T'Challa J from Uncensored Mike's podcast. Here to show some love to my boys.
Yo, we glad to have y'all. Yo, before we
Yo,
get...
can I
my bad.
introduce
Yeah, of course, my bad. I'm sorry, man.
I'm Drew. Go ahead.
Yo, before we get started, yo, Naj, can I ask you a question, son?
What up, son? What is this?
Yo, how tall are you, son?
Son, I'm about like 6'3", dog.
6'3", nah, get the fuck out of here. You about 6'5", 6'6".
Nah, son, I'm like 6'3", son.
Yeah, alright, whatever, man.
Yo, every time we had a party, man, this dude asked me the same shit over and over, man.
That shit be funny.
Yo, so we gonna get right into it, man. Hey, it's been a lot of crazy shit going on in the world of sports.
Sports and entertainment.
Sports and entertainment,
man. A lot
man.
of stuff this week, last 2 weeks.
Paul Pierce. What's going on with Paul Pierce, man? What is he doing, man?
Yo, he was at Ray Boom Boom Room. That's what it is, man.
He having a good time. That's what he doing. That's what it looked like to me in the video, at least.
Honestly, I think he deliberately did that.
Yeah.
He was probably tired of being at ESPN. There's other ways of getting out of your contract, you know. But that's an easy way with Disney, you know.
That's an easy way, and it's a way to, make everybody laugh. Like, yo, this shit, wow.
And he trending. And I heard he got offered another job. Yeah, I'm sure
probably with Fox.
The Fox.
Fox take all of them.
A porn site offered him a
really?
Yeah. Who OnlyFans or somebody shit like that?
I don't forgot the name of the porn site, but they offered him.
Yeah. The porn always jump on the bandwagon. He probably won't have to do nothing, just host some parties. Yeah, have chicks in the background dancing or whatever. Talking about sports and playing poker.
Yeah, but yo, like you said, T'Challa said, yo, I think he might have deliberately did that shit. Because, man, being in the NBA, groupies, parties and stuff you do, you don't film nothing. I know he done that 1,000 times.
Yeah.
In hotel rooms, parties, clubs, whatever. Yeah. And then he actually filmed himself. Yeah. And it looked like he was drunk and high, but I'm sure he been drunk and high at other parties too, and he never filmed it.
And I guess that's the reason he was really fired technically, because he's the one who filmed
himself,
as opposed to some outsider filming it. You know what I'm saying?
And then they said he might would have got suspended if that happened. If somebody else filmed him. But since he did it himself,
suspended for what? 2 shows? That's nothing.
I wasn't really feeling him as an analyst anyway, but
Nah, he was always hating on everybody.
Yeah, he hated on the Heat, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was a true hater.
Yeah, he was.
Hated on LeBron.
He was the LeBron stopper. The fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Paul was nice though, man.
Nah, he was nice. He was the truth. When it came to that step back, he was slow motion with it. But
Bro,
he got the job done, and he was a killer on the court.
I don't know if you remember back about 8 years ago in the factory, me and you had this debate. Me and Nori had this debate. Who's better out of Paul Pierce and Joe Johnson?
Joe Johnson.
But I always rock with Paul Pierce. You know what I'm saying?
And me and DA, matter of fact.
Yeah, y'all talking about
with Joe Johnson.
He's smoother.
He's smoother in his game. Yeah, but
Paul Pierce was a beast, bro.
Yeah, he was. When it come down to it, I look at it now. I just liked the smoothness of Joe Johnson's game. Yeah. But like
Paul
I said, Paul was smooth, but he was just like real.
He had that old man game.
Old man, yeah. That's the best way to put it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that old man game.
He still got the job done. Put the ball in the net. That's all that matters. And he got championships to show it. At least one. So, hey, Paul is the man. He first ballot future Hall of Fame.
Definitely.
You think
first?
Yeah,
without a doubt.
Yeah.
With the ring?
Yeah, dog.
The numbers don't lie, man.
How old are you?
Some numbers, bro.
How old are you?
34.
You should know that.
I was there when he was with
Boston.
Antoine Walker.
Yeah.
With the shimmy and all of that.
At Kentucky or
Yeah. Hold on.
He said who? Where?
Yeah, man. Paul Pierce is the man. He's the man.
Yeah. So y'all felt like, ESPN, they should have fired him. What they should have did.
Working at ESPN, you on a tight leash. Anyway,
Yeah, very tight.
That's Disney now. That's under Disney.
Yeah.
There's certain things you can't do.
Yeah.
You can't talk about
certain
homosexuals. Can't talk about Jewish people.
Yeah.
You can't do anything that's gonna look like it's demeaning to women.
Yeah.
Or pro-black.
And or too you too pro-black.
Cause Jamil got the accent.
Yeah, Jamil.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Stephen A. is walking a tightrope. Man.
Stephen A. bringing in millions though, man. They ain't.
If y'all don't want to be on a tight leash, if y'all want to say what y'all want to say, come over to Millhouse 3 Media Group.
Y'all heard Suge Knight.
Yeah, but
Yeah, man. Crazy. Paul. We did what he did, man. Like I said, I guess the woman was on the ground getting poker chips thrown and tossed on her. So some people gonna look at that as degrading. Especially, females.
She's a stripper.
She's a stripper, but still,
That's like throwing dollar bills at her.
It is, but it's still that perception and
That's
that
her
image
career.
that it's given off of. Yeah,
She's trying to pay off her college.
I know. And she probably got paid that night, depending on who else was in the room. They probably, she probably got paid.
Do y'all know if Monica ever showed up to the
Yeah.
Oh, Paul was shouting Monica out heavy, huh?
Did she ever show up? Who the fuck is Monica?
That was another stripper.
Yeah.
He was on the phone with another stripper at the same time. When she was on the live.
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody want to see Monica
money.
now.
I need to see Monica.
Everybody want to see
She
Monica.
must be a regular.
And she must be better and good at what she do. Paul was shouting her out.
So Naj, what's your how you feel about that, man?
And I think Benzino had something to do with it.
He still got beef with Paul all these years later.
That's what I think.
Crazy.
Set him up.
Yeah.
Be like Paul Pierce and Benzino you up.
Yeah, I forgot, man. Benzino and his crew poked Paul up back in the day, right?
Yeah.
Poked him up a couple times.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they stabbed him up.
Stabbed him up
in Boston. Days in Boston. Yeah. He bounced back.
So y'all think Paul he'll land a gig somewhere else?
Fox Sports, man, they pick everybody.
They pick all the rejects up from ESPN.
Yeah,
I watch Fox.
Fox don't care, man.
Yeah, I watch Fox.
Chris Broussard was a bum.
But then, like you said, he might not even want to do the analyst stuff no more. Maybe he just felt
Dude,
like
I felt like he was horrible, man.
Yeah, he wasn't.
He was a hater.
Yeah. He's a hater, definitely, man.
So
The job ain't for everybody, man.
nah, it's not.
They try to take just because you play ball don't make you a good analyst. Or
Exactly.
Don't make you a good coach. Don't make you know what I mean. So
True.
What Draymond told Paul Pierce, they don't love you like Kobe.
Kobe,
dog. Come on. They don't love you.
He wanted that farewell, that farewell
like 10 years ago, Paul would have buzzed Draymond ass. You know what I'm saying? On the court.
Yeah, on the court. Yeah, facts.
But nah, nigga, you, it's time to hang it up, man. Stop chasing rings. You got your one ring. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he went to the Clippers and tried to
the
chase
Clippers,
another one, at the end there. But
And then he went to Brooklyn with
him and KG.
KG went to Brooklyn with Joe Johnson and Darren Williams.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
He was trying to get one at the end there, but it didn't happen. But he got one.
I think
superstars didn't get that. So
I think he should have got one when he had Antoine Walker. That was a nice established team.
Who stopped him?
Vince Carter, AI. Yeah, Vince Carter, AI wasn't letting him get it.
They made it to the Eastern Conference Finals one year.
I think so.
Well, who beat them? I think that's when Philly beat them. Yeah. That's when Philly beat them, right?
Yep.
AI, yep.
Yeah,
Mutombo and all of them,
yeah. And then they went against y'all and, you know what I'm saying, got that first game. And then after that, it was a wrap.
Bynum was out. Yo, but Paul gonna land on his feet, man. You know what I'm saying?
He got money in the bank.
He gonna land on his feet somewhere.
But that's if he wanted it.
Yeah, he really, you can tell he didn't care. That was deliberate.
But like y'all said, like, out of all times, that's when you want to do it.
And when you get to a certain point and you want to prove something to management, like, I don't care. You don't care.
No, you don't care.
Hey, I'm out. Yeah. Watch me on live.
Probably tried to tie the flying to Hartford, Connecticut, and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, but we gonna move on, man. We gonna talk about Deshaun a little bit, man. A lot of new stories is coming out about him.
I'd like to make a correction since it's been brought to our attention that we said 24 last week. Yeah, it was 22 accusers that he had.
Accusers, okay.
That's for you, G-Rob.
G-Rob said, get it right.
G-Rob, what up, man?
Yeah. Nah, I ain't say what up, G-Rob. Yeah, but that case is crazy, man. You saw the lady that came out this week with the crying in the video and that. With the fake tears, and nothing coming out.
It's not about the money.
Yeah,
my father was a Houston Texans fan.
She said it was not just about the money. So it was the money part of it. You know what I mean? And she's saying that she's going through therapy and all of this stuff now, and how because he destroyed her. What she had a love for what she did, and that you a massage therapist. What? Come on, really?
She's real passionate.
She can't. She has like what's that?
PTSD
now, I guess, you know. Yeah, every time she tried to massage somebody, I guess she's seen that man.
Yo, she know how much dude was worth, how much his contract was, and
it's funny, it's funny you say that, Naj, because these women, you know, as soon as she signed that big contract, that's when they started coming out.
Let him make like $1 million a year or some shit like that,
or just somebody on the
big third
practice.
Let him be
on the practice squad. You know,
he was on that rookie contract. Nobody, you didn't hear about none of that. You know what I'm saying? What he gonna be getting? 40 a year? 40 a year?
I think me and Drew was talking last night. Like 22 women in a span of a month and a half.
Yeah, since he's made these demands, these trade demands, and all of that stuff.
Like, why all of a sudden you come out now? If this been happening over a span of X amount of years of him being in Houston, right? Why come out now? One person come out now, it's a whole flock of y'all. Yeah, he did it to me too. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Like 22
it's
women.
A domino effect. Man.
But you got, I don't know if this is the right comparison, but if you look at Robert Kraft when he got caught in a massage parlor, and look at Deshaun Watson, it's very similar. You get what I'm saying? Robert Kraft is an old rich white man, millions of dollars and all of that.
But the thing is, he owns the team. Yeah, Deshaun played for the owner. See, that's the thing.
But he could own the team if he wanted to. If he invested in his money the right way.
Who could own the team?
Deshaun Watson.
In what league? In what league?
We know that's not really going to happen. We understand that.
You know they're not letting you inside that club.
No, because
look, about he can own a Lily.
Well, he gonna want 1%.
1% of
like a small percentage. Because look, for instance,
they'll take a percentage. They'll take a little bit of your money and put it on a stack.
He's never gonna.
But you'll never become a majority owner. Not in the NFL.
Like when the Carolina
not in our lifetime.
Like when the Carolina Panthers was on sale, Diddy wanted to buy it. They did not want to.
Of course not.
There's a reason behind that, bro.
They weren't gonna sell it. He could have came with all the money in the world. They wouldn't have sold it to him. No, you gotta get what you have to get voted in by the rest of them cats, man. And then which one of them is gonna?
It's a plantation, bro.
No.
They only want you working the plantation, not sitting up in the upstairs in the big house.
Not in the big house.
Yeah. Not in the big house, boss.
Your name is Toby. Let me hear you say it. Toby.
Not their side. You're not get off track, but they said the same thing about the Masters. About people saying they should change the name of the Masters.
Yeah.
Because the history behind it.
Yeah.
It's on a plantation.
They should, bro.
Yeah.
But again,
there's so much racism ingrained in this country, And a lot of it, like the Masters, you hear the Masters on TV, you don't think about it, but it's just when you think about it, you're like, damn, why the hell is it called the Masters?
Think about it, even the Washington football team, which was the Washington Redskins,
you see Daniel
Cleveland
Snyder
Indians,
the Indians.
Now they changing that name. I think next season, if I'm not
they
mistaken.
already changed their logo. I remember they changed their logo on their hats because they had the hats of the smiling Chief Wahoo, the grinning Indian with the big teeth. Yeah, but they got rid of that. They just had the C on their hat for like the last 2 years now.
And then next year, if I'm not mistaken, they changing their full name completely, but nobody knows what the name's going to be.
They need to do that with the damn Braves too. Did we mention that? Did we talk about that story?
No.
Last week, the All-Star game.
Oh yeah.
We didn't mention that at all.
Yeah.
Me and Drew talked about it. Like,
no, but we need to talk about that because that's something.
So they moved the All-Star game out of Georgia,
out of Atlanta.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
To what,
I guess
they moved it. Colorado picked it
Colorado.
up. Yeah. Colorado picked it up. The commissioner decided. You know, he spoke with players, and he spoke a lot with Curtis Granderson and the Players Alliance. We talked about the Players Alliance the other day. It's a group with a lot of former black athletes, baseball players, current and former black athletes. You know, they formed that group last year when we had a lot of that racial strife and stuff going on in the country, and what they're trying to do is help bring back baseball to the inner city. Like it used to be. Because the numbers are dwindling. In as far as African Americans in the game of baseball, and what they're trying to do is reintroduce that, bring it back, show that baseball is a cool sport. It's not just a white boy sport, and it may cost a little bit of money, but with help from groups like that and others, we could be stars in this game, man. It's not a game like we said that you have to be gifted physically, or you could be a baseball player. 5'5". You could be a giant like Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge probably tried to play football, probably sorry, but on baseball field, he's a monster. You know what I mean? There's a lot of guys out there who got great handles, but they 5'6". Not everybody's gonna be a Nate Robinson or Spud Webb. Yeah. But you might have some good hands, good arm, good eye-hand coordination. You could be a major league all-star second baseman. You could be in the Hall of Fame. So they're trying to, show them young cats that there's other sports, and even if you don't play baseball, continue growing up. Playing baseball can help you with basketball, can help you with football. That hand-eye coordination goes a long way in other venues, other
it's
sports.
True what you're saying, because if you look at I just recently saw what's his name, DeAndre Hopkins, who played basketball, and those sports go somewhat hand as far as coordination. Deion Sanders. He played football and then he played baseball. Bo Jackson is the perfect example.
Bo was the man. They ain't nothing
Bo's
like
knows.
Yeah, but we slid off of the track a little bit. What happened in Atlanta was that whole the voter suppression.
It's a felony if you give somebody like water or something.
You making it difficult for those without opportunity to disenfranchise to vote, and that's basically what we were fighting for, for all this time, and now look when they signed the damn bill. The governor, what was it? No, not the governor. Was it the governor?
It was the governor of Georgia.
Yeah, he was signing the bill, and the picture behind him was a damn slave plantation. Yep. This is the same office that they pulled that lady out of because the representative knocked on the door. Yeah. You knock on the door as a black person, you get drug out by state troopers. But you could run through the damn Capitol building with a buffalo hat on, with a spear, and the news talking about let's hang him. And these are patriots. But that's why
different strokes for different folks. Man.
I'm glad the commissioner. I stand up for the commissioner with this one.
I gained a lot of respect for him for doing that.
Doing this one. And he sat down with these cats with with Granderson and all them other guys that's in the baseball alliance, the Players Alliance, and they put their said their piece and. They were like, if we're with you, man, and a lot of ball players was already saying that if they do play in Atlanta, they're gonna sit out the All-Star game. So we might not have seen some of them brothers that some of them stars. You might not have seen Aaron Judge. You might not have seen Mookie Betts. A lot of those players that are stars in the game. So they said
But that's like the second sport that moved their All-Star game. I remember a couple of years ago, the All-Star game was in the NBA All-Star game was in Charlotte. And for some reason, I can't remember the specifics on it.
I remember that.
Wasn't it last year?
No, like 2 years ago.
It was a while.
2-3 years ago.
It was a while. Maybe 4 years ago. I think it had to do something with It had to do something with gay rights, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe it was gay rights. It was something like that, and I guess they had some law in South Carolina, and the NBA, the NBA was behind the LGBTQ community, the community, and they up and moved the game. But I applaud the what's his name, Commissioner? What the hell is
Silver.
Yeah. I commend him.
Yeah, you got to change with the times or adapt to the times. It's not the same, man. So,
I mean, you might not agree with everything that everybody's doing, but you got to respect people and respect people's rights. Yeah. So it's just not what. This just ain't back in the day. It's just not gonna do what the hell what the white man wants to do. Yeah. Everybody has their say. So. And
real fast, it was back in 2017. They had the All-Star game was supposed to be in Charlotte, and they moved it. They moved it out of North Carolina, and they put it back in 2019.
I'm sorry.
Are you good?
I read that shit, right? So, but I feel like we getting off course a little bit, man. Going back to the Deshaun Watson thing, man.
Bring it back.
What do you think is really happening with that situation, man?
We touching on it last show, man. It's just I think it's something the owners of that franchise had something to do with it.
Yeah.
I don't want the playbook. I don't care about nothing you do. Just trade me out.
Mm-hmm.
So
when you
but
when you become a nigga, they gonna put you in your place. Mm-hmm. It always seems to happen, man. No matter how much money, how rich these brothers think they are, you're rich. He's wealthy.
I think
he's still got more than you. He's got control over you, regardless of what you know what I mean? He's paying you, he's writing your check. Mm-hmm. And you want to be uppity and act like, I can control where I'm going. No, I'm going to show you control. Mm-hmm. I'm going to show you who really got control. And like I said before, it's not going to come back to them. Because I'm sure they could do stuff to make stuff happen, and you'll never, no paper trail.
Colin Kaepernick situations like that. Once again.
Don't even get me mad.
Yeah.
Turn my mic off. You start talking.
But you said it. You said it. The players are rich. Mm-hmm. The owners are wealthy.
Mm-hmm. It's a difference.
That's a different ball.
Yeah, you could go broke being rich. Wealth, that's generational. That ain't going nowhere, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like they trying to end this man's career.
Yeah,
man.
of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, no teams is in the Deshaun Watson talk right now.
Not anymore.
Nope. Since this happened.
No more.
And funny thing, the Carolina Panthers was one of the teams who was supposedly who's going to trade for him. They cleared house and everything, ready to make a move, and then all of a sudden, nothing. They just recently made that trade for Sam Darnold, even though we're on topic. But
he's already ruined.
He's already ruined.
And we got some comments here. I'm not even paying attention, man. I'm just realizing that.
Hey, I got a call in. I got my cousin Sam, the actor from New York. He got a question.
Yeah, go ahead, Sam. What's happening, man? You on live?
What's going on? How you guys doing?
What's good?
Good.
Before I get into my comment, I'm not from New York. I'm from Miami, born and raised. I'm a Florida boy. I live in New York right now.
Put him
you
on
gotta stop
mute.
saying that.
My bad.
I appreciate it. Brothers, let me first start off by saying I think that what you were talking about is great, right? Okay. Seeing a bunch of young black men get together in a room and have like intellectual conversation is always needed. It's always something that should be valued. I'm listening to the conversation and I keep asking myself, what's the real issue? What's the biggest issue, right? With the women, with all of it. And I think what ends up happening is, as a whole, we're not valuing ourselves and what we can do the most. We still put value in what they have, and we want what they have, and we want to obtain that as how we deem success, right? One of you said, like, oh, you know what I'm saying, he could own the team after making the Robert Kraft argument. And I was thinking, like, he could own the team. And then when the other one was like, who? On what percentage of it? What part of it? Mm-hmm. And the fact of the matter is, anything is possible. It may not be likely, but anything is possible, right? Mm-hmm. And if it's not, why not go off and do your own thing, right? How come we can't put our own guys together and be like, yo, it's going to be some time to get to a level where, like, we can compete with, like, the NFL, but we can do it, right? Because most of the talent that's coming out, a lot of it is black anyway.
Yeah,
we
that's
can
true.
do anything on the field that they can do, and then in the coaches' room and in the general management room, we can do that as well. Yeah. But we're not teaching that. Like, we constantly push the narrative of, like, get the job or do the thing, and that's not how, like, they're thinking. They're thinking about ownership. They're thinking about, you know, how they could be ahead of it all so that they can create this generational wealth and all the other things. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. See, our biggest problem, though, as black people is that a lot of times we don't support each other. You know, because that's the problem. You know, because we're majority of the talent, 75% of the damn league. 80 is us. So why can't we could succeed? You know.
You know what? I'm curious to wait and see. I'm waiting for this whole COVID thing to end to see how the XFL jumps off, because you have The Rock who's owning it, and once you get, I believe you're going to get minority owners like ourselves in it, and once that ball start rolling, that's when the NFL, to me, is going to end up opening up the
we need, if like The Rock, if we had more brothers like that had that money, that invested in his league and supported it, and we could get some of these star black athletes to go to that league, that'd be something. But where are all these brothers with the money?
Until then,
I mean, the few of us that are wealthy aren't doing it. You know, these cats like Jay-Z and stuff like that. These are the money. You know, Oprah. These are the people that should be behind The Rock. You know, and trying to help him. And we can put our own league together, and it'll rival the NFL.
I think if the same way
Mike. You know,
I think if people, when everybody talk about,
when I say Mike, I mean Jordan.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry. I think if everybody, the same effort people put in as far as trying to boycott the NFL for not standing for the flag, if they do that and they put all that attention to the XFL, the NFL is gonna have to open up some more. Yeah. But nobody's really doing that, man.
The NFL knows they have no threat, so when you have no threat, you do what you please,
and then your commissioner.
So here's the thought. Here's the thought. We talk about how the money is distributed, right? But what a lot of, and I'm just gonna call them white boys and put everybody that's not us inside of that group. So how a lot of the white boys think is, let's pool our money and our resources together, but they first start with a plan. Yeah. Right? So how many of us
have that plan?
Can decide, you know what, we want to have a seat at the table. And if we can't have a seat at the table, we'll make our own table. Yeah. So with this, I'm going to get enough people that want to make a table, and then each one of us will have a seat at that table, and we'll start pooling our resources together for that. Like, I've literally seen, like, and I'm not saying do this, but I've literally seen GoFundMe's for, like, anything and everything. Yeah. Crowdsourcing works.
Yeah, it does.
But we're not putting together the plan. We don't see the vision past, like, our immediate gratification. And that's taught on purpose. Yeah. Right? That's taught from the school level. Like, in schools, we're taught to have jobs. Like, how many of us growing up had this asked of us? Yeah. What's your dream job? Yeah. I don't dream of labor. How about that?
No, they don't teach. Not us.
Not us.
No.
Right? Like, and then, you know, as an educator, as a parent, sometimes I find myself being like, so what would your dream job be? That in itself is crazy. Yeah. How come I have to have a dream job? I don't want a dream job. I want a dream career.
Exactly.
Past the career, how about I have a dream company or organization, and I can sit back and like, watch it grow and not have to work because I delegated all of the responsibility of the day-to-day work to the workers.
Yeah, we see that firsthand, man.
Yeah.
They teach how to write off. They teach us how to work for them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
So I think these are the conversations that like really need to be out in the open. How do we stop talking about, you know, the Washington Redskins and the Indians and how to put our own leagues together? You know, there's some white boys right now that's starting a flag football league, like a tackle. It's not flag, it's tackle football.
Really?
It's a 7-on-7 tackle football game with no pads.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's so much better because you don't have the head-to-head collisions.
Yeah.
And they got a bunch of black boys playing in the league.
Playing for them.
White boys created it. How come we can't have our own league of 7-on-7 tackle football?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. See, a lot of times our problem is we'll have these ideas and we'll start it off and maybe somebody's getting a little bit of paper, a little bit more than this person, and then the infighting, and we got to do better. We got to do better, man. We got to do just like the Indians and the Asians and all of them do. Pool our money together and pool our resources together, because we're out here entertaining these people, whether it be sports, music, you know, all of these things.
We're the reason why they're rich.
Yeah, and we're making them rich with our abilities and our talents and our skills, and it's ridiculous, and it upsets me. I mean, I don't have no damn money. If I had some money, I would do something like this. You know, I've spoken to these guys, like my co-host, about baseball is my love, and if I had the money and the resources, I would, just like these major league teams do. They go to these you know, the third world. They go to the islands, they go to the Caribbean, and they build these baseball institutions. You know, whether it be like a school, like an academy, and then they'll pick players straight from their academy. You know, the 15, 16-year-olds, and they'll come up and pay these kids a little bit of nothing, but then they'll have these star players. But what I wanted to do was something similar, you know, in my parents' home country, you know, but I don't have that kind of bread, man. If I could come into some money, I would do something like that. That's my dream, you know.
So what would it cost? Have you sat down and like ran the numbers on what it will cost? Because I guarantee you it probably don't cost as much as you think. And secondly, if you put it on paper, right, and put a presentation together, you'll be surprised how many people are willing to jump on it because they have something visible that they
Well, I need to put it together and put it together with some brothers that I trust, because that's another thing. You put that idea together, next thing you know, your idea is stolen by some cats with some money, and I'm left in the cold. You know, so
or not.
Yeah.
Or not.
Yeah,
right?
it's a gamble, it's a risk. Yeah.
But you might not be. Right? Like we have to stop being afraid of ourselves.
Yeah.
That's number one. Number two, just put it down. Like, you do as much work as you can on top of it first. And I wouldn't tell a lot of people about it, number one, because when you start to tell people about it, they start to tell you how it won't work. And I don't want to hear that. Right?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to hear how it's not going to work. You all has been, this podcast is new, but like where this podcast started is about 2 years old now. And had you all listened to how it won't work, you wouldn't be on the air every Saturday.
Yeah. You're right. You're right
so
about
don't listen
that.
to, don't tell a lot of people because you don't want a lot of no's and how it's going to happen and all that other stuff. But just put it on paper. And I guarantee you, if you have it on paper and when you tell someone about it, you can present it to them, you'll get a lot further than you think you will.
Yeah.
We just got to do it. We don't do it. Right? We don't take the classes to learn how to put the ideas on paper and We just got to do it. That way we can honestly have something to leave for our children. And not only them, but make it better for our people. Whoever your people are.
Yeah, you're right.
I didn't mean to talk this much.
Nah, man, it's good, man. It's good. Hey, we appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
That's valuable input.
Yes, sir.
Get passionate about it.
I missed that.
He said Passionate.
I said I get passionate about it.
Oh man, hey, I appreciate your passion, man. We need more brothers out there with that kind of passion.
Yep.
Hey, each, like they say, each one teach one.
Yeah.
Each one teach one. Absolutely. Again, man, you all are doing an excellent job. Like all the conversations that you all have.
You are too, man.
I look at it, you know what I'm saying? I don't get a chance to comment on it, but I go back and I look at like archives of conversations and stuff and being like, dang, I should have been on that conversation. That was, you know, I love that one.
Yeah.
But I don't want to take you all from your podcast. Great work. And I'll call back in sometime soon.
All right. Appreciate it, Sam.
All right,
brother. Take care.
Thank you.
That was brother Sam Smith, Melheim's cousin from Miami. He said he ain't from New York. He live in New York. He live in New York. He sound like he from New York.
Yeah. He didn't say son.
With a lot of helpful insight, man.
And sometimes that's needed. Yeah. You know, when you sitting around talking about stuff or coming up with ideas, you need somebody that know or done been through it.
Different perspectives.
Exactly.
Help, yeah.
And I think the problem too, most of the talented brothers is in prison or in jail.
Not most.
A good amount.
There's a lot. There's some, but maybe some of those cats need to stay where they at, man. Because they was problems. Some of them was making wrong decisions.
But you'd be surprised. It's some of them that's like super talented.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. And
but they chose the wrong route.
I knew plenty of super talented guys that, you know. I mean, I've seen some at the factory that I knew from high school that was super talented, you know, but they wanted to make that bread.
I done worked at 2 factories, and
you know,
the first factory I ever worked in, and I seen it, and I'm like, probably like a good 70% is all African American, and some of these dudes is crazy, man.
But you know,
and just cats, like, you know,
those numbers are skewed anyway.
You know, cats I grew up with, man. You see the talent, you like, yo, he gonna make it. This one gonna make it, but you know, circumstances, family circumstances, just different shit.
Sometimes that fast money, man. You can't make that money quick enough.
The streets take over. You know what I'm saying?
Streets is calling, man.
Because they believe in that motto: "Scared money don't make money." So that's what it is.
That's crazy. But
we done with the Deshaun stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you might as well segue into what you already kind of mentioned. My team, the Carolina Panthers, was going to go after Deshaun. We was definitely making room, freeing up money to go on and make a trade for him. But with that happened, we didn't do it. But we got your old
Carolina.
But
you feel like that's an upgrade over Bridgewater, man?
Well, see,
but what did y'all give up? Y'all gave up a 6th round pick in 2021.
We gave up a second this year, a 6th, and a 4th next year.
No, y'all gave up a 6th round pick this year,
this
a 2022 next year, and a 4th round in 2022.
Okay, that's right.
Me personally, I'm happy for Sam Darnold. He got more weapons, but at the end of the day, like I told people, I think I told you and I told you, some of the throws that he made, you can't blame that on a coach at all. So I think he's gonna do good in camp. Is he gonna be great? Is he gonna be a fantasy quarterback that you pick up like late? No, he's not.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna fuck with him because he got, you know, he got in the backfield.
He got number 22 behind him, who's gonna take a lot of pressure off of him.
Sam Darnold, some of them will.
That right there, arguably the best running back in the league. Arguably,
you're talking about some of the throws. A lot of them dudes make shitty throws, man.
A lot of them do.
Look at Brett Favre. Look at all the bullshit he's done.
A lot of them got through, but a lot of them was bullshit.
They talk about, he's
gunslinger,
a playmaker,
trash.
Yeah, garbage.
His receivers bailed him out all the time,
and that's what Darnold didn't have. We had the discussion, bro. He had no weapons around him, bro.
But he was injured majority of the time. He had mono. Or mono, what is the other shit?
That man mono.
He had the mono.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Mononucleosis. That's a kissing disease.
That should tell you something. I don't know who mono is, but that's who Darnold was throwing to.
He was seeing ghosts and all of that. You know what I mean? So
it was. I think what was a detriment to him also was you know, we talked about Adam Gase,
the coaching staff
to an extent. Because if you look at Gase' first season, right, I think after Darnold came back from injury, they almost made the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think they gave up. I think they gave up too fast on Darnold, man.
But like the GM said, if you're sitting at the number 2 pick, right? So I'm gonna go for a quarterback. I'm gonna start over fresh. But if they had like something like, let's say 10 and higher, like they would have kept Darnold.
Yeah.
So I understand where they're coming from because you want a fresh slate.
Yeah, you want a fresh slate with him. We all know, like you said, that he had no weapons. They didn't set him up for success. He had no
weapons.
Running back. He had no receivers, no nothing. So it was just kind of like, if he had the talent, some guys can still get it off with nobody's out there. You know,
you need a number one.
Yeah. You need a go-to number one. So he just wasn't set up for success.
As his number one.
Yeah, he did.
First season.
Robbie Anderson a real number one? Is he real
number one? Because with us, he's a number 2. And he got 1,000 yards for us last year.
He's stretching the field.
Robbie Anderson in Carolina now.
Who's your number 1? Curtis
Samuel? Nah, DJ Moore.
Yeah. Samuel went to watch it.
Your number 1 is really McCaffrey, bro.
Yeah.
Catching,
you want to say,
yeah.
he's the number 1 option every time the ball is hiked. But, he coming into a good situation. Me being a fan, at first I was like, no, but then I talked to some people. I thought about a couple Jets fans, and they said, them watching every game, they said he got the tools. He just didn't have the weapons, and the stuff just wasn't set up for him. So they said, coming to us, they said, don't be surprised if, you be a fan of Darnold mid-season. Like, this guy is going to get it done for us as far as maybe getting us to the playoffs and building off of, what we got so far.
But you think over, me personally, I think Teddy is.
Think Teddy's better?
I think.
You think he's an upgrade?
You think he's an upgrade over Teddy?
I don't know.
Why is everybody talking about Darnold like Darnold just automatically assumed the starting job? Teddy Bridgewater's the starting quarterback.
He's still there, but
Teddy on the trading block.
Teddy unfollowed us. Teddy's gonna be out of there. He unfollowed us when we was talking about the stuff.
That contract.
Why are you getting rid of Bridgewater?
We could keep
$20 million. You ain't gonna have a $20 million backup.
Sitting on the quarterback.
Why is he your backup?
I feel what you're saying. Let him fight for the
Sam
job.
Darnold is a starter.
But when it comes to it, when it
nigga,
comes
you
down
know what
to
it is, bro.
It's a race thing. Okay, the white quarterback is probably going to be more successful than the black quarterback, so to speak. When we gave Teddy 1 year, and he actually played pretty good last year.
He did, but he was injured, right?
Yeah, he missed a couple games, but he is a game manager too. And I said that before he came. I said, Teddy is straight. He'll get the job done, but he's too much of a game manager, which is not a bad thing.
Hold up.
Which is not a bad thing.
What's the quarterback that was a game? Trent
Difford was game manager.
He was trash though.
Yeah,
that
defense.
That's what I'm saying. But you say he's a game manager. Game managers no one.
Yeah, they have. But coming from what we came off of, Cam, who was a game changer, I kind of got accustomed and used to that. I was like, he gonna come and manage it. And like I said, he did okay. We only won 5 games. We were in a lot of games. We probably lost 6 close games. So Teddy played good enough, but if he would have won us 10 games, we probably would have stuck with him this year.
How many games was he injured for?
Was that his first season?
Yeah, just 1 season's with us.
And you were quick to give up on him.
They giving up on him,
look
but
what he did in New Orleans.
I was never really
thing was injured.
I was never a Teddy Bridgewater fan. Bro.
Me neither.
You know what I'm saying? He don't
do what?
I need a cat that's gonna throw the ball, stretch the field. You know what I'm saying? Can he elude the pocket? Can he get out the pocket?
Yes, he can, but.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm kind of like you.
Check down Teddy, man. That's what they call it. Check down Teddy.
You're
not winning no Super Bowls with Teddy.
You're not winning no Super Bowls.
But why do you think he do that? Why do you think he played with his arm more than his feet?
Because they said
that's what they want to do.
That's what they want.
They expect.
And when you're a black quarterback in the league, you got to go above and beyond and show them that you can play the quarterback position the way they want you to play it. Look at how good Mike Vick was all those years. But they always, he's a running quarterback. No, he's a quarterback. He's a quarterback. Period, point blank. Yeah. Like, that's why he playing from the pocket and not running.
Plus them injuries. So Teddy's got to be, he's got to play smart. You know what I mean?
And he didn't.
Yeah, that injury was
he earned that contract that he got.
Threatening, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He almost lost his limb.
Didn't think he was gonna come back.
He earned that contract by being Drew Brees' backup.
Yeah. And he won
all
the game.
He did great.
How you earn a $20 million a year contract being a backup, man?
The dude is talented.
He's got talent, man.
Yeah.
He's got talent.
Nah, he good. He's good. He gonna be starting somewhere else for somebody this year.
Yeah.
I don't know where, but
You can't.
somebody gonna see. He'll be starting somewhere else, but I don't think they're gonna. Yeah,
Every
I think he
team-
out
every
there.
team
I'm
is
so
set.
bitter about the quarterback position, man. Maybe I'm not the one to talk about.
Yeah,
as
you
far as
definitely not the
quarterback.
one.
Not
You
at
know what
all.
I'm saying? Come on.
Bears fan.
We had a chance to get
Not at all.
two franchise quarterbacks, and we lucked out with Mitch Trubisky.
Well, he's on the Giants now, but
I'm never going to get over that, bro. Never.
Teddy
That's a hard
would have
thing to
been
get
good.
over.
in
What spot
Texas-
y'all picked him
the
in?
Texans.
The second pick, bro.
Yeah.
The second pick.
Hey,
Y'all be better off with Teddy.
Exactly.
Teddy don't do nothing for
Y'all
me.
gotta
Hey,
go.
what you
Hey,
do?
Yeah,
that?
I think he'll be an upgrade over Dalton and
He'd be an
Foles.
upgrade over what you've had for the last fucking 10 years.
20
What do you
years.
do? What do you?
What do you
I
mean?
think
What do
he
you
would.
do?
Yeah, I
He's
think
not
he
going to
would.
lose the game for y'all.
Exactly.
He'll be upgraded.
Trubisky didn't
He'd
even
be
play
an
a full
upgrade, man.
college season.
I need
and
somebody-
they drafted this man.
I need somebody
quarterback.
that's gonna make open throws, man. Teddy, I mean, can he hit the downfield threat?
Hey,
Can
who
he
you
hit
got now? Who you got now?
it? The redhead rifle.
So that's
Do
who
you think
got.
that brother would be in the league if he couldn't make them throws? If he hasn't made them throws in practice and showed these white people he can make them throws? Really?
And given the
Do you
contract,
think he?
To me, he's a backup, bro.
Who, Teddy?
Teddy's a backup. That's just my opinion, though. He's a backup.
2020.
You know what I'm saying?
Andy Dalton's a
I
starter?
say I
Bro,
say
you know how I feel about the Andy Dalton shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Andy Dalton is a fucking backup too.
I give Bridgewater.
Go ahead,
Bridgewater a starter.
Teddy Bridgewater's number 17 in QBR in the NFL last season.
Mm-hmm.
That's above Kirk Cousins, Phillip Rivers, Ben Roethlisberger, Jared Goff, Joe Burrow.
Okay.
There's a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay.
he's efficient.
Yeah.
And
He's
all
efficient.
those other
QBR.
guys, he named all starters.
Yeah.
Right?
All starters.
All starters. Yeah.
I'll take him over Kirk Cousins.
Yep.
Would you?
I take him over.
He was just in Minnesota.
I'll take
Minnesota
him
got
over
rid of
Ben.
him.
I'll take
Fuck
him over
Kirk
Y'all had
Cousins.
him.
Minnesota.
Y'all had Teddy at one time.
I'll
Come
take
on,
him
man.
over
Come
Ben.
on, brother.
They traded him when they
Come on, man.
drafted. When they drafted Darnold.
Darnold, yeah.
Because you had him and I think Fitzpatrick
Yeah, that's who was there. They was there
was
at the same
there.
time.
So and then they signed him to the contract and they traded him to New Orleans.
Bro,
So,
QBR is another
Teddy
form of
been
analytics, man. We don't fuck with no analytics, man. I go by what I see, bro. Teddy Bridgewater ain't winning no Super Bowls, man.
But you ain't been having.
Big Ben.
Oh, hold up. But based on what he been seeing in Chicago, you ain't got much to compare it on.
What you mean? I look at the league as a whole,
No, just
though.
messing with you.
so quick question, right? Teddy Bridgewater over Trent Dilfer.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'll
But
take
why
Teddy.
took you so long to think about that?
No, I'm just saying. I would take Trent Dilfer was garbage, bro. You know what I'm saying? He won that Super Bowl because of that defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, in today's league, Trent Dilfer wouldn't last. You know what I'm saying?
He'll be a backup.
He'll be
Trent
a backup.
Dilfer is a backup.
And Joe Flacco too. Joe Flacco.
Another one.
Another dude.
Yeah, Flacco
Trash.
was garbage, man.
Defense wanted for him too.
But he was a starter and got
Yeah.
paid.
He won that
money.
one Super Bowl and got paid off.
No,
that
he
shit.
didn't win the Super Bowl.
Nah, that
That
defense,
defense
that defense won it again.
Nah, Flacco made some throws.
Nah,
He
that
managed-
playoff run?
He managed
Bro.
the game.
Flacco, that Flacco,
Flacco.
that playoff run, he did his thing, man.
Man, okay.
Look up his numbers, man.
So you saying Teddy can't have a stretch of good games like Flacco did?
Teddy done been on some good teams, man.
No, but
What,
you
he
don't
been
think
on 3 teams.
He been Minnesota was a good team.
he made some?
New Orleans was a good
He
team.
made some good throws in Minnesota.
Where he went 6-0 when he took over as the starter in New
Yeah, he
Orleans,
won
right?
6-0.
6-0.
Yeah, 5 or 6
He
games.
earned
without
that.
Drew
He
Brees.
earned that.
Yeah.
Now, if he would have did that at the
That's
end
why
of the
we
season
signed
in the
him.
playoffs,
That's
he
why we
would have won
signed
the
him off
Super
of
Bowl going 6-0.
To me, Teddy's not a difference maker. That's what I'm trying to say. He's not a difference maker.
Who is
Yeah,
it?
he's not a difference maker.
He's no Aaron
I said
Rodgers.
that.
He's no Russell Wilson. He's just you know what I'm
Those
saying?
the elite ones, I know,
Yeah,
but you know, it's,
exactly.
$20 million. I need you to be elite,
feel you.
motherfucker.
yeah, I know, but yeah, he's
Flacco
not,
wasn't elite, and he got paid. But
He got played off the strength for that Super Bowl.
Yeah, he's straight, man. But Teddy out of Carolina, man. He out of there.
Where you think he goes?
Yeah, I think
Where?
he's gone. Where? I don't know. I don't know where he's gonna go.
We lying.
Who need a quarterback? I mean, I think everybody pretty much set. Besides people that's planning on drafting a rookie in the draft later this month. But I don't
Yeah,
know.
but
Teddy,
we're gonna save that. We're gonna save that.
Okay.
We're gonna get to the draft.
okay.
We're gonna wrap up this episode of the Bush League podcast. I'd like to thank Nye for sitting in once again. Nori
You coming back, right?
I'm coming back.
All right.
He just gonna cut me off.
Love.
Oh, my bad, son.
Nori for sitting in. I'm just fucking. T'Challa, Jalen on the ones and twos. Melly Mel, DA in the building. What up? What
DA,
up?
what's happening?
Hey, like I said before, if you want to get it, you can hit us up. What's it? The Bush League. At gmail.com.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. You gotta help me out, bro. You know, we were drinking last night and this morning, so I'm kind of foggy still.
No, you good.
And
Man Frost.
yeah, we on IG and on Facebook. You could leave comments. Coming soon, we're gonna have a phone line where you could call in, and we're gonna do some more live calls. We like that.
G-Rob, call in, man.
Yeah, nah. G-Rob, do not call in and talk about them trash Dolphins.
That's a whole episode.
Yeah, man. That's gonna be a mess. But yeah, I like to say thank you, and stay tuned for the next episode.